Okay, so we're at fence 6, which is the first real difficult fence on the course. Up quite a sharp incline to a really raily rail. Makes sense. On the top of the bank, if we walk through it. There's quite a lot going on really, and you suddenly land with the ground running away from you. So you need quite a lot of pace to get up, but then quite a lot of control, because they will suddenly sort of go, oh my god, not only does the ground run away, but there's also water. There's a hell of a lot going on in the background. As you go down the bank, you've really got to angle off to the right, because then you've got 2 fences on a really cute angle. So I think this is a fair test in itself, because, you know, not only, like I said, it'd be enough of a test with just this rail, but to have to go down, go through the water and turn as well with all this going on, and you haven't had that much time really to get into your swing. So yeah, I think this is quite a difficult question. Now, we've come down the bank again, as you can see, it's a real steep landing. Come through the water, it's 6AB, the rail, then going through the water basically. I want to come right up on this bank, because then we've got these 2 on a real angle. As you can see, it's C and then 7, you might just be able to see. So basically, if I wanted to, I could land, go dead straight, jump C straight, do a circle, then come back to 7. But if I'm having a good ride, I will go straight, because he's a pretty good boy, yeah, he's pretty reliable. And I think it's here to be jumped, you know, as long as you get out of here, get nice and straight, be positive. Again, there's lots going on, so as long as they're quite focused, I think this should ride well. But enough of the question, a proper 3-star. But they're being quite kind, because they're allowing you to do that circle, but you've got to jump the rail, there's no alternative. So I think, you know, yeah, enough of a question at this early stage. Now we've come through the water, a nice long canter through, out over either one of these little birdies, completely dependent on what you want to do really. Doing the right hand side probably just puts you a bit more straighter to the way you're going to be going, so that's what I like to do. And also actually Jack hangs a little bit left, so just taking that into consideration. If he hangs left, you know, he shouldn't run out. But if I do the left hand side, obviously he'll hang off to the left. So, but I think, you know, if you've jumped that well and you get nice and straight, this should be fine. At fence 22, which is obviously after the water, I had a big long climb up the hill. There are these 2 little funny stumpy brushy things on a straight line with a dip in between. Actually, it's very similar to the reverse thing which I said. Could have taken a photo. It's very similar to the thing I fell out at Burley. And okay, they're different stumps and the ground's different, but at Burley, you know, I had a raised bit, and a flat bit, so it's obviously sort of the opposite of that, but the same sort of question, you know. It's just balancing them on when the terrain changes, getting them straight, making sure they pick up the skinny and go again. So I won't be trying to take a stride out here like Burley, but again, you know, I feel this is quite a long stride. I think it was 3 or 4, but I feel that it's here to be jumped on a straight line, sort of fence I would expect Jack to pick up and jump. He's normally really bold and honest. And certainly, again, you know, the long route's there to be taken if you want to, but it's a long way round. The long route is this skinny brush here coming towards me, all the way around. There's another skinny brush just out of view, basically the same position but going the other way. So, like I said, a lot of pulling around at this late stage. If they're together and they're straight and you've had a good ride, I would expect them to jump this. Okay, so we're nearly home. ABC, where I'm standing, if I was jumping the fence, I'll get the camera to come here. you would see it looks like all three on an absolutely, completely and utterly dead straight line. I'm standing at A and you can see B and then C just in the distance. But actually after A and B you can put a bit of a curve. I think you'd have to be stark raving bloody mad on an incredibly straight horse to just keep going straight, because I think, you know, it's as you get closer it really is not on. So we'll just walk it. This is a nice one. Okay, and as you can see here we've got a lot of time to get to C. They've strategically placed a little conifer bush, but I'm just going to go around the conifer bush, going to jump this, just angle a little bit off to the right, curve around it, it'll wait a couple of seconds. I think at this stage it's just playing safe a little bit. Yeah, I just think coming on the inside of the conifer bush just leaves it very open to the right.